All right, what's up, guys? I'm going to show you something freaking incredible. Show you how you can make $5,268 in only 5 hours, less than 5 hours. We did it freaking fast. We did this so damn fast. This is the best trade that we've had in a while, and it's because we wait for the proper trades and we just risk very, very little, and we just keep going the same way, the same over and over. And not every week we're going to make money. We have been doing quite well lately, but we've been making very little, very little, very little. And now this is just a big old winner. This is great feeling, super, super exciting. And we did it quite properly. We ended up getting roughly about 4.7 R, I believe, and over $5,000. Very, very nice. So we are looking at great payday here. We are looking at a good little celebration tonight. I'm going to make a nice dinner, and we will enjoy ourselves there. So it's nice to see few good things coming out early October 1st. It's good to see. Let's check out the trade, guys. I'm going to teach you how to do it yourself. What we were doing, let's look at the USD CAD. Originally we had a bias on the higher time frame here. Let's look at the higher time frames. You can see that after we started rejecting off this area, we saw some sweeps, and then we saw the complete rejection there. So we figured that the XXX CAD pair, USD CAD, was going to be dumping. So that went hand in hand with odd CAD. We can also kind of see that there is a little bit of a bearish sense to the odd USD. So looking at odd CAD, when we saw it come back up to, let's show you on the higher time frame here what kind of happened. We see a untested supply zone right here, and we almost reach it there the previous day, and we don't quite reach it. But yesterday we saw that it perfectly rallied up all the way to that level that of interest, and then completely shut down and closed with such strong confluence in our trade here. So this actually showed us so much signs of bearishness that we most likely wanted to continue back down, and there would be an actual rejection when it came back to this level. So what did we do? We threw a fib on. We saw a rough area that we were looking for because there's no major zone, but in reality you could have just used this order block as your level, and that's basically where it came to. If you just line up the order block there, that's what we would have rejected off of. Now what we did is we just made sure that it was rejecting, so we see the levels that are kind of bringing us to those highs, right? And then we see them breaking back down. Now after they break back down, we can see that we entered into a trade. We put a little bit of a tight stop, and then we let this one run. Now what I'll do is I took some off right here, and a little bit here and there as we were moving along, but the majority of the trade was taken off right here because that's a level of where there's going to be a lot of resting stops, because that's where we ignited off of, and people naturally will put their stops below a low like that. So that's why we saw a rally off that level, because there was a lot of liquidity grabbed right there. And then we saw continuation to the downside. The next major level I wanted to target was these lows here. Very obvious that there's going to be a bunch of tests on that low, and again it's the same idea, it's just a larger time frame. That's what we're looking for. Now once we started dumping near the end of the day, we want to start getting out of the position. I wanted to close out 75% of it, but once we saw kind of these wicks at the very end here, and it's rallying back up, and we can look at the 1 minute even. I was watching the 1 minute a little bit, and it's showing quite strong movements in the other direction. So I just decided to exit the trade right away once we started getting back up. But I was taking some profit right around this area just because we wanted to get out of the trade right before the New York session closed, which I gave it about an hour extra room just because the spreads do widen there. Now we're not in this trade anymore. It was a great trade. I will show you the actual account balance here that we were trading with there. So as you guys can see, it is a real account here with my name on it there. And if we want, we can swipe this across, and you can see a few trades taken there all today 37.27, I believe. Yeah, 37.27 with a couple cents there also going. That does include a small loss there, but a total of the actual trade itself, I had a loss that was 1,500. So we have 37.27 plus 15.41. So you guys can see that that is actually 5,268 roughly. And if you want to look here, you can see that that actually is 15.41 at the bottom there, that you guys can kind of see that is a loss there. So this trade alone was a $5,268 winning trade. Now, how are you guys going to do this yourself? Well, that was about a 4.7R reward trade. I am trading with a $100,000 account plus some a little bit extra. So based off of the account, risking 1% per trade. That means that I had about almost 5 times as much as what I risked on that trade. So super well. Great trade for me. I'm quite happy with that, and that's a good thing to walk away at the end of the week, because it is basically the end of the week now here. So I think we're going to wind down. We're going to enjoy ourselves a little bit, and we're going to look forward to the next week, just kind of setting up some pairs, getting ready for the next week, and everything that we need to do. Now, it's pretty cool, guys. You can see we roughly entered this area, and we got out before the end of the day. So it's less than 5 hours that we were sitting in that trade, actually. So really nice quick trade. You guys can learn how to do this too. If you are interested in joining the Discord community, you guys can do that. I do have an Instagram. You can follow me. I do post some ideas. I post some things. You can check out the Instagram in the description, and you can check out the community in the description as well. I do offer signal groups and mentorship if you guys are interested in that. Just please check out everything in the description. I'm sure there's going to be a ton. Make sure you subscribe so you can follow and watch these kind of things on live stream, so you can see kind of how it's done in more detail.